Yo, Friday night, yo. Y'all know how we, yes, 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 yes. And it's on. I hope y'all had a really good week, and I hope y'all made it to the finish line of this week. Shout out to any and everybody that works over the weekend. I ain't trying to steal your shine. I ain't trying to make you feel bad or none of that. But this is the Daily Go Getimism Show. Friday, y'all know we do the music on a Friday, so we're going to get this thing popping. We're going to get it poppity popping. So tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we are talking about music artists who left the game, who left the fame, who got out of the game, whether they left the game for good or whether they left the game for a time or two and then got back at it. But that's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. So get y'all list together, man. Y'all know, we get the participation game popping. So make sure, write down y'all artists that y'all missed, haven't seen in a while. Make sure that they left the game for a while, because sometimes artists haven't really left the game. They've just pursued other endeavors within the game. But we can have a little conversation about whether that means, we can have some conversation about what leaving the game really means, because it might mean one thing to one than it does the other. So we gonna get into it and get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we gonna solve, y'all. So are y'all ready? Are you ready? Yeah. So get it like. Daily, go get a mism. What? Yeah. Yeah. Carrie Wright, Carla with us tonight. Y'all know how we do. Going out to you. Are you ready? One drum. A little bit of lighter. Yeah. Which y'all know. Come on. Switch it. And that's how it's going down. Daily Go Getimism show all up in your area. Friday night lights, music lights. Now I know if y'all on the East Coast, it's already Saturday, but we not getting down like that. We don't no. For all intents and purposes, it is still Friday night because we didn't finish Friday nighting yet. We still Friday nighting. We still got off work. Yeah, got off work. Party. Yo, happy hour. Doing that. No work tomorrow. Shout out to y'all. It's going. So that's how it's going down. Music artists that left the game. Manifest Reality, what's going on? What's going on, Ma? You feeling good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. Without a diggity down. Let me move this hardware out of the way, baby. And let's get this conversation. Conversation. It's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie. Y'all gotta rack your brains a little bit. You gotta rack your brains a little bit and try to remember the artists that you used to like or that you still like. And I say used to like because there was a time when they was really getting it in. They was doing things. They was moving and shaking and making them songs that made you be like, yo, Mr. Record Store Man, let me cop that. I need that. I need to download that. I need to buy that. The record, the 8-track, the cassette tape, the CD, the MP3. And then all of a sudden, you ain't see your favorite artist no more. Yo, what shorty that had that song, you know? Like, you know, they disappeared. Now, if y'all see the poll question, there's some reasons. One of the reasons that I forgot to put on there is records wasn't selling. You know what I mean? Got dropped from the label. didn't know how or didn't want to go independent. And, you know, some people had to leave the game that way. But there are a lot of other reasons that artists may leave the game or whatever and have to take that hiatus. Sometimes it's not a choice. Sometimes it's not a choice that's really up to that artist. So we're going to get into it and get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we going to solve, y'all. So let me grab my seat. Let's get this thing in motion. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We only got 3 likes so far. Sight. Let's make sure we get the likes up. Get them thumbs up, baby. Get them thumbs up. Make sure that we great. Make sure that we great. You know? All right, we good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Okay, so yeah, artists that left the game. Now, if you think about it, there's so many artists that were really good, chart toppers, hit makers. You know, they're artists that it seemed like, you know, they couldn't lose at one time. There are artists that left the game for a while. You know, rest in peace to Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone. If y'all remember, like in the 80s, you ain't see no Sly and the Family Stone. A lot of the 70s too. Sly and the Family Stone was getting their thing popping hard in the late 60s, early 70s. But you know, Sly had a really bad coke problem. He was nose candying crazy. You know what I mean? That booger sugar, baby. So bad that he had no membrane up in his nose. Like he could literally take a handkerchief, put it up one nostril and pull it out the other one. Cause he sniffed so much coke. Now I'm not 100% sure that this is true, but this was the rumor that he had sniffed so much coke that he couldn't, he didn't have no membrane. He ain't had no membrane, son. You know what I mean? He ain't have one of them. You know, he had the wing and a prayer, that John. He had the wing and a prayer. You know what I'm saying? So having a drug problem like that will put you out of the game. He's not the only one. So many artists have had the same kinds of issues. Isaac Hayes, drugs. More recently, but still a long time ago, the boy, he battled drugs. Love Changes. Used to sing with Sherelle all the time. You know, 80s R&B. What's his name? You know, him. Manifest Reality says Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes times. No, not Dennis Edwards. He had a drug problem too. All them, you know, the Temptations, except for Otis, seem like they all. But no, he used to sing with Sherelle. This song Love Changes. He used to work a lot with those producers, those really good producers. They produced New Edition and Janet Jackson. They was in the time, you know, like, look, my you know what I mean? My brain want to be 55 today. You know what I'm talking about. What's they damn names? They had all the hits in the 80s and the 90s. They wrote and produced Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. I'm damn mine. I'm thinking like Gambling Huff. No, dummy, that's Philadelphia International. They was from Minneapolis. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Thank you. Like, what the hell? Now, Alexander O'Neal. That's who I'm talking about. Alexander O'Neal. He had a really bad coke habit. He was strung. Now, he was singing his ass off in the 80s, but he was strung. And he had to leave the game for a while. He was that bad. It had got very bad for the kid. It had got extremely, extremely bad for him. So he had to take a step back. It wasn't really a choice for him. Because when you are into drugs like that, so many things can happen to you, not just with your health, but also contractually. When record companies, recording studios, movie studios and all of that, when they find out that you have a really bad drug problem, they are not quick to invest in you because you are a liability. Remember that actress, Lindsay Lohan? Lindsay Lohan. Remember, she was a hot actress. I don't mean pretty, but she was getting it. In Hollywood, she was doing a thing, and she had a very high publicized drug habit. Well, they had to stop signing Lindsay Lohan because Lindsay Lohan was a liability as far as insurance and all of those things. See, when you sign contracts for movies, records, and things like that, you are also insured by the record companies. They are legally responsible for you. So if they know that you have a drug habit, they have a responsibility to disclose that to the insurance companies. The same way that they would collect money off of you if you should die tragically and suddenly while still under contract. So the same way that your family would get money, the record company would get money too. They've lost mad dough on their investment and they must recoup. So wait a minute. We good? We good. All right. So yeah. So when somebody like a Sly from Sly and the Family Stone, or Alexander O'Neal, or a Rick James, and all of that. So a lot of times when you see them not recording for a while, not being out there, not touring and all of that, sometimes it's not just because they're on drugs. It's because they have been deemed unable to perform. So that's just a little industry information in case you don't know. Yeah, there are things inside of these contracts that a lot of us don't know about. Kim's Wims, what's good, Kimmy? How you feeling? So yeah, Carla says she was wilding out she was bugging. And that's why she wasn't getting no movies. No movies for you, ma. No movies. You're gonna fuck it up for everybody. Lindsay Lohan out here about to ruin pizza day on Friday for everybody. Lindsay. Yeah, White John. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Young John, you know what I mean? Used to be young. You know what I mean? Like the party. Yeah, she like the party too. She parties too much. White girl likes to party all the time. Party all the time. Party all the time. Anyway, so there are a lot of reasons that people leave the game. And we're going to talk about it tonight. Why? What happened to my favorite artists? Where they at? So what are some of the reasons, besides what's going on in the poll? Because there are other reasons that I didn't get a chance to put in the poll because they just wouldn't fit or whatever. But what are some of I'll tell you an obvious reason that I did not get a chance to put on the poll about why certain artists stop recording. Does anybody know what that might be? Do 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 do. Anybody? Any guesses? Anybody? What would be a main obvious reason that a recording artist would stop recording, or that they would stop putting out records or touring? Put y'all thinking caps on, y'all. Put y'all thinking caps. You know how your teachers used to tell you that in the second, third grade. Put your thing. My dumb ass thought that there was an actual thing as a thinking cap. Like, yo, where is it? Let me, like, a cap that makes you think. Let me see that shit. Little did I know it was joint. It was weed. It was marijuana. But that's not what the teacher was talking about. Okay. Kim's Williams says, what the heck? So it describes emojis now? Oh. TK Wright said kids. Well, I kind of put that in the choices as family. But we know a couple of artists that definitely left the game to take care of some family matters or to raise a family or start a family, raise a family, however you want to term it, however you do it. But yeah, that's not the answer I'm looking for. What is an obvious reason that your artist, your guy, your girl, your band, your group would stop recording, stop making records, stop touring? Oh, Ethan or Ian, whatever the fuck your name is, you are so funny, but I'm not going to read your comment. Not going to read your comment. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to read it. He says, are y'all ready to laugh? He says, my friend, Loose Anus, loves your lives. Loose Anus, get it? Loose Anus. Loose Anus. Sis boom ba. Let me sis boom ba. That guy is so funny. Oh my God, he's killing it. I said, what the hell? It's so funny. I said, I haven't laughed in days, but I do. All right. You feel good now? You good? You good? You good? All right, you're done. You get no more. Dan Foster Wallace says, hello, do you remember me? I was acting up in your chat some time ago. You proud of yourself? This is what we doing tonight. Like, remember me? I was bad. Remember me? I was a dickhead. Remember me? I was disruptive. Remember me? I was spamming. Remember me? I was trolling. Anyway, what I was looking for, one of the main reasons that artists might stop recording or a group might stop recording, touring and all of that is the records didn't sell. The records didn't sell. They got dropped from the label. Simple as that. The records stopped selling. The demand got lower. If you can't sell units, if you can't move units, which means selling records, and you can't get booked for shows because you can't put asses in seats, yeah. That is a demoralizing but very, very confirming way to leave the game. It's a very, very demoralizing but confirming way to lose the game. Now, the thing is, you might be a flop in the United States, but you could be really, really hot overseas. So it may look like you left the game in the United States, but you could be over in Europe touring, making records. You know, some artists make records overseas and they never made it back to the United States. Who is such artist? There was an artist that this pertains to. They stopped recording in the United States, went over in Europe, got it popping on Virgin Records, released the album 7 years later after they recorded the album and it was released in Europe. It never made it over here. Never made it over here. So shit like that happens. What up, Shirley Sherrill, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world? Shirley Sherrill, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's good? How y'all feeling? How you feeling? All right. Let me see. No channel activity. It says lies, no channel. Oh, yeah. You said he lying? He capping? Oh, for shame, homeboy. For shame. You lie. You lie. You never been to this channel before. You know act up. You know nothing. But you know what, though? TK, right? He may have started another channel because somebody might have, he might have been spamming or trolling somebody so hard that they got him up out of there. So he had to start another channel with a different email address with the same name. And it would come up no channel activity. So he might be telling the truth. He might be telling the truth. Let's see what he's saying. He says, yes, sir, I'm very apologetic. Okay, cool. And he says, I remember some artists quitting because they found success selling merchandise instead of touring and making music. And that's true. That's true. Some artists get fed up with the game. They get fed up with all of the politics going on with show business. An anonymous caller. I'm not doing no anonymous callers. Nah. Nah, you get none.
You have a call.
Oh, damn, I fucked around and answered it. Get it out of here. No anonymous callers. We're not doing that tonight. You know what I mean? You don't want to show your number. You don't want to show your number or your name or whatever. We're not doing that tonight. Not tonight. A lot of nights I go for it, but not tonight. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, I said no, dickhead. So all right, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna keep calling, and nobody's gonna hear you. So it's so easy. See, I have controls around here. You can't win. You can't beat me. You can't. You can't. So, okay. Says, my friend, this is the same account. You were deep in sermon and I was spamming. Sermon? What are you talking about? Nobody's going on for unfucking sermon. Shit, I'm about to bounce you out of here again. All right, now somebody's calling from Miami. Ah, boy. All right, let's see.
You have a call from.
Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Caller with the last number is 2002. What's on your mind tonight? All that for nothing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Y'all some little boys, boy. Oh, shit. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do what we got to do. The only calls I'm going to take tonight are people who tell me that they're calling in the chat. We're going to find out who's who. And not only are you going to have to tell me that you're calling in the chat, but you're going to have to give me the last 4 digits of your telephone number. That's how we're going to do it. Other than that, no calls are being taken. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay. So yeah, if your records ain't selling, then that could be the chief reason why you're not recording anymore. But just like Dan Foster Wallace said, yeah, sometimes some artists get disenchanted with all of the politics going on in the music game, all of the crazy stuff, all of the Diddy worthy shit. Everybody ain't built for that, and a lot of people didn't hone their craft and sing and play instruments and write songs and all that. They didn't do that all of their lives to get mixed up in this crazy world. They really just wanted to show the world their artistry, make a few $1 million and live their lives in a good way. Not everybody came in here for this Illuminati shit. Not everybody got into this for all of this freakiness and wilderness. All right, hold on.
You have a call from.
All right, we good. All right. What's going on, Kimmy? How you feeling?
I'm all right. How are you?
Man, I'm feeling like a real man should.
I said, let's get one line blocked at least.
Huh?
I said, let's get one line blocked at least so they can stop calling.
Listen. We gonna be all right. We off to a little rocky start, but we good. Yeah, Manifest Reality. I definitely remember Boy George. Now, Boy George was on drugs heavy. But I didn't know if he actually left did he ever leave the game like clear? Because it counts.
No.
Huh?
No, he just got a new album. It came out last month.
No. It counts if you left for a while and came back.
He never completely left.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because some people take like an extended break. Let me ask you this, Kim. Take an artist like, when Prince left Warner Brothers and they wouldn't let him use his name and all of that. He left music for a little while. But would you consider?
Yeah, I think he took a break to get himself together.
Right. Now, how long was the break that he took? Was it even a whole year?
I don't think it was that long. It don't seem like it.
Right? Because he was visible and out of the game at the same time. But he wasn't touring. He wasn't making no albums. And he said as much. You know what I'm saying? So
But wasn't he still doing something with other artists too? Not necessarily making music where his vocals was on it, but wasn't he doing some writing or something with other people?
It's quite possible. I can't speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak on it. I know that when it was the whole problem about his name, and then he started then he was saying that my name is this symbol and nobody could say it, and then he allowed people to call him the artist formerly known as Prince. You know what I mean? So he kind of wormed his way back into the game. But I'm wondering how long he left. Anybody in the comments? If some of y'all are big Prince fans, I hear that noise in the background, Kim. I'm gonna smack your hand with a ruler.
Sorry.
I know it's you.
I was trying to move my phone so it doesn't start breaking up like it's been doing lately.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's one bad. We good. What up, Varshy McDonald? If some of y'all big Prince fans and y'all follow Prince to the letter, from A to Z, you know what I mean? Let me know. If like how long he left the game, if you know. Oh, 1 second. So yeah, that's what we talk about tonight. Hold on. Let me hear. Let me take care of something real quick. Extension. All right, hold on.
Well, I'll talk about the ones people are saying in the chat. They're saying something. I can't see who did it. Cheryl put in there. I'll be sure. Yeah, he did take a break because I think he's doing music again as of recently.
Yeah, he was sick though.
He was on a break before he got sick though.
Yeah. Now, one thing I want to ask y'all is do we need to have a conversation about what leaving the game actually is? Like, what qualifies as leaving the game? You understand what I mean? Like, do you have to totally not be recording music anymore? But like, let's say if you did like Candy Burris, like you weren't recording for yourself for a good while, but you were writing and producing like crazy. You still in the game. Exactly.
Yeah, she didn't leave the game. She just changed what she was doing.
Okay.
So I don't think that counts.
Okay, you don't think that counts, but what about people who wanted to hear her voice? What about people who wanted to hear her records? Now her album, she had a solo album, and that shit was trash. Her solo album was trash. That shit was trash. I know somebody who bought it. It was me, and I think she sold 1 unit. Last time I looked at her numbers, it said 1, but then it was 2 because she bought one herself. You bought one herself, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Candy Burris. Shout out Candy. All right, but yeah. Let me see. Okay. All right. So Prince never really left. Okay. All right. He only took small breaks. Okay, cool. Oh, TK right said Coco from SWV. Did she ever? Coco didn't really leave. She didn't leave. She started doing the gospel thing. So her gospel album was all right. It was kind of good. It was all right. Troy is in the house. What'd you say?
Oh, I'm so glad Troy made it.
Yeah, but he ain't called yet, so he's not officially here.
Okay, I'll wait till he calls. You know
what I mean? He might not. He might can't call in.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
He might don't Ken. Manifest Reality said, all right.
Well, what about somebody like, Terrence Trent D'Arby left the music industry, but then he came back. But he came back different. He came back with a new name.
Yeah.
Different kind of music.
What really? Was it different kind of music? It was
a little bit. It's still kind of the same, but it's a little different. It's more, I don't know. It seemed back then it was a little more folkish kind of, or I don't know what you call that genre. Folk.
I don't think he had a genre. But if you really think about it, his first album, The Hard Line, according to Terrence Trent D'Arby, it was R&B-ish, but he was always deep with his writing. He had a message that he was trying to put forth, and he was successful at it, but he was able to do it in a pop way on the first album. He was never able to catch that fire again after that. Not in the same way. And I bought all his albums. I was a big fan. Still him. Huh? His name is Maitreya. What's his name? Maitreya. What's his name?
Something about Sanaya or something like
Maitreya.
that. Mandela, Maitreya or something.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's Terrence Trent D'Arby's new name? Sanada Maitreya or Maitreya.
Like
Sananda Maitreya. So he took on that name. He legally changed his name on October 4th, 2001. All right, well, So he was able to do it in a way that resonated with people on the pop side of things on the first album. It got a little sticky for him after that. But he had songs that I liked. He had a lot of songs after the first album that I really liked, but they ain't all on one album. So, but I was never aware that he left the game for a while. But
did you hear from him?
Huh?
Did you see her music from him? Because I didn't hear anything from him for a while. Did you see her music from him?
After a while, I wasn't checking for him like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But let me see. Let me see when his last album was recorded. When was Terrence Trent D'Arby's last album recorded? Oh, you said 20. You said he just came out with it, so he had one in a live album in 2023 and a studio album in 2024. But let's see. Okay, he had an album in 2011, so he may have been missing from like 2011 till 2020, something like that. But the question is, how far out of the game was he? Like, just because you're not recording doesn't necessarily mean that you're out of the game. You could be writing for other artists. You could be producing for other artists. You could be a backup dancer. Hold on a second.
You have a call from
Troy.
Sir Troy, my brother.
Hey, Troy.
What's going on?
Hey, can I take a minute to say something to Troy real quick before we go further so we can get it out of the way early on?
Okay. What'd you say?
Hey, Troy, I'm so glad you made it. And I want to give you my condolences today. And I want to tell you thank you for the other day. So when you were telling me your condolences for me not being able to get over the loss of my grandmother, that just happened to be the day that marked the last time I experienced her before her vessel was removed from this space. That was the actual day. I just didn't say nothing about it because I didn't think I would make it if I mentioned it. And so you didn't even realize how those words meant a big deal to me. So I want to tell you, condolences today. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you didn't let the inevitable keep you from this day. So that's it. I wanted to get it out of the way early. So we end after all the shenanigans and tomfoolery. You end the day on shenanigans and tomfoolery instead of, the realities of what we have to deal with if we continue to grow in this space. That's it.
You don't sit up there and try to get tears coming down my damn face on this damn phone.
No, you're not.
Damn. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
7-Eleven got a special day, and not to get off the business. The T. Carey Wright mom and my mom had the same birthday. And I like to send a shout out to my sister T. Carey Wright. Also there's a celebration of Life Day for my brother's son's father today, from 7-Eleven. So also like to give prayers and, let him know how much I love him and care about him, the importance of everything about him to me. So, this is all around have beautiful day, beautiful night for everybody. So,
All right.
Now I'm getting ready to take over tonight now because I got all my homework done.
All right, we good. So you know what we talking about, right?
I have no homework.
He might have did it an hour ago.
You stupid fool. Wait. Let me just ask you something. So, he's not officially here unless he calls in.
You not. That's your other account, Troy. Look, that's your other account, Troy. I didn't even know that was you until like last week.
That is crazy, man.
That's your troll account. I don't know that, Troy.
Hey, ain't that something, man? You don't need another cell phone, Troy. Not the damn
Chad.
iPad.
I know Troy McNeil. I don't know who just Troy is. You could be anybody. You could be the Legend of Troy, or you know what I mean. You could be the Trojan horse of Troy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who this Troy is. What is a Troy? You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
All right, y'all ready? So we talking about artists.
Because I have somebody I was thinking about. Maybe they count. I don't know. Because we were talking about people who are gone for a while or long enough, or just permanently. Bill Withers comes to mind. Because remember, he left the music business back in, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s, whenever it was, due to record label foolishness. And they kept giving him offers to come back, and he refused. So we haven't heard anything from him since.
Well, the title of the show is Artists Who Walked Away from the Fame. So he would definitely qualify under that. He would absolutely qualify under that. And there are more artists that have done it, you know, the same way. You know, they got sick of it. Like, look, I gotta, you know, people protect their peace in different ways. And there are artists who say, like, look, man, we ain't doing this. You know what I mean? Like we gotta do something else. So yeah, Bill Withers is a good one. Bill Withers is a good one.
What about damn, I just had Lauryn Hill.
Definitely.
Now
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Lauryn Hill walked away from the game, but I don't think Lauryn Hill could ever walk away from the fame. Because people won't let her. Right. You know what I mean?
Still there, yeah.
So she walked away, but she didn't get away. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like, yo, Lauren, so when you coming back, baby? We need another miseducation, baby. We only got one. Mm-hmm. She like, you only gonna get one. Right now, I'm counting ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's seeing, I don't know what it all is.
Huh?
So are we saying even if they walked away from the music, they're not necessarily walking away from the fame because they are still well known and people still reference them?
They still walked away.
Like,
you know what I mean? They still will count,
but because they're not walking away from the fame.
Some people make it all the way out of the spotlight. Lauryn Hill never made it all the way out of the spotlight. They just wouldn't let her go. No. You know what I mean? She tried. She tried hard. You know what I mean? They wouldn't let her go.
That's true.
They still won't. She booked shows. She booked shows, no show all the time. Motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm mad at you, Lauren, but I'll be back at the next one.
Yeah.
I heard you was gonna be in DC next year. I'll be there.
I got another good one too. George Benson.
Well, wait a minute, Troy. Wait a minute, before you go, Troy, I'm trying to establish. So are we saying people who, they may have walked away, but they may have walked away from the game, but they didn't walk away from the fame? So that's what I'm trying to establish. Are we saying like, so like you said with Lauren, she walked away from the game, but the fame didn't allow her to walk away?
All right, the title of the show. Okay. If the artist the title of the show is Artists Who Walked Away from the Fame. So whether they got away from the fame or not, is kind of, it's not, I'm not going to say it's irrelevant, but you know, they're still famous, even if they famous in the memory. But they actually did walk away. You know, they, for whatever reason, they left the industry, whether it was voluntary, or we will talk about this as the show goes on, about some artists who had to leave the industry for a variety of reasons. But yes, we're counting those who walked away voluntarily or had to stay away You know what I mean? So we don't have to stick to just the title. You know, we can open it up. So we're talking about artists that were out of the game for a while, whether they left the game and stayed away, or, you know, because they pursued other endeavors or whatever, or whether they came back. They still left. You know what I mean? Like Al Green. Al Green left, became a preacher, and came back years later.
Well, you got to realize something. Them grits changed his life.
I mean, he made an album after that. You know what I mean? So, you know, but you have to consider this. He may have still kept recording after that incident, and that woman died. You know what I'm saying? So he may have been.
She killed herself. Yeah.
Yeah. So he may have been struggling with staying in the game, whether or not to do that, or whether he should leave. You know what I mean? You know, he evidently he probably had a come to Jesus type of moment coming through, like, yo, you know, maybe this is a sign for me to change my life around or give to God or whatever, because you know, he seems to be punishing me. You know how it go. You know, whatever reason.
I think that, me personally, I thought he just was tired of being alone. You know.
All right, so go ahead, Kim. Who you got, Kim?
Well, I think I'll let Troy go ahead. I know he got one. I think I have one after he finishes. I don't know. Because I don't know if what he switched to is still considered part of the industry or not. So go ahead, Troy. I yield to you.
It just put it like it will blow over what I just said. But George Benson.
Okay.
Yeah, but he hasn't. Shit, the last time I heard from George Benson was when he did that song 2020 Vision. If I knew back then what I knew now, if I understand what, when, how, and what, when, why, and how, that song.
Okay.
And in the video, he had Thelma from Off of Good Times.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with the song, but okay. All right, George Benson is a good one.
Yeah, George was the man back in the day.
Huh?
Say that again?
I feel like he did something, because it seemed like I bought my dad one of his albums last year, the year before.
Well, it counts if they come back. Even if they come back, it still counts because they still walked away. So we're not saying that they had to stay away. Even if they come back, you know what I mean? It still counts because, you know, that they might be in a different phase of their lives, you know what I mean? And they, you know, they might be more ready to withstand the pressures of the industry than they may have been at the time when they were really out there getting it or doing it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it still counts if they come back.
Okay.
So, like I was saying earlier, one of the main reasons that people stop recording or touring is because they're not selling no records or putting asses in seats. That's you know, it's a terrible way to go out, but it's the most meaningful. If you get dropped from a label, and there are plenty of artists that get dropped from a label and are still able to secure bookings because people love them for their old shit. I mean, look at all of these old school rappers and these old school shows with like the Temptations. I don't know if they signed to any record label. Doesn't matter. They still gonna get booked. New Edition not signed to no record label right now. They still gonna get booked. But if you fail to be able to generate a crowd or sell tickets, yeah, you might have to go back and regroup. Maybe rebrand yourself. Many people have left the industry to rebrand themselves and come back. Tina Turner did it. Tina Turner was gone for years.
Yeah, she was until What's Love Got to Do with It.
Came back with a whole accent.
Came back with a whole accent. 50 years old, still dancing and shit. Still dancing and hoeing. I was proud of her.
Dancing and what?
Hoeing.
Dancing and hoeing. Where you get the Holy from?
I ain't gonna go into that, but she definitely left the game for a hot minute. She was going for mad years.
I mean, Ike had a rolling on the river.
Shit, Ike was rolling in the snow.
Yeah.
Locked up with a coke habit.
Yeah.
I mean, that booger sugar. The booger sugar had Ike.
That boogie sugar.
That booger sugar, man. That booger sugar,
Yeah,
crazy.
boy, that should have fucked your mind up.
So
you turn right, son.
Well, I got one.
yeah, Kim ain't go
I'm sorry
yet.
for jumping fast.
You all right? Well, I got one. I don't know if it counts or not because I was thinking about Noriega when I was thinking. So he left. Remember, he stopped rapping. He did his little solo stuff, and then he just completely pivoted to media with Drink Champ, and he never went back to any kind of rapping. But I'm like, does Drink Champ count as part of the industry or not? Because it's media, but it's media that pertains to people in the industry. So I don't know.
No, Noriega never left the industry. He was doing features.
Okay.
Yeah, he was doing features. And you know what else? What he was doing in like the early 2000s? He was actually directing videos. He when the Hot Boys, Birdman and all of them, when they was hot, he was shooting videos for them. So no, he never left the game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
no, he never left the game. But he did, no, he never left the game. He was always involved somewhere, somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gonna pick another one?
What about Mia X? Remember, she had I know she stepped away because she had some health issues, and I think she lost a.
No, that's a good one. She left.
And
Yeah.
we never heard anything from her anymore after that.
Yeah, it was a wrap. She left. I don't think she meant to leave the way that she left or for the length of time, but she won't be back. So
I
yeah.
don't think so ever.
Yeah. So that's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Troy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if they have any in the chat. Let me see. Y'all involved too, man. I mean, if y'all know people, if y'all know artists that left the industry, left the game, put them in the chat. Okay. TK Wright says Jasmine Sullivan left for a while. She did. It was a little while. But she did. She left for a hot minute. Do you know why she left?
Yeah.
You know why she left, Troy?
Yeah, she left because of her insecurity. She didn't feel she was body shamed, and she felt uncomfortable about how she looked. So she left for a while. She was able to.
She did. She got a little fluffy after the kids, but she was still cute.
Well, she was like that's how she felt though. That's why she had left, because I seen her. She had did an interview, and she said that's why she had left for a while before she came back out with that song that Missy had wrote for her.
Okay.
So then she left.
She had label trouble.
That might have been. I mean, it might have been some of that mixed in. I mean, sometimes that can influence your decision too, because labels do pressure you to lose weight and look a certain kind of way. They have you copying other artists that are supposed to be hot, and they expect you to actually try to, mimic that a little bit. That's what happened with A. Marie.
What happened with A. Marie?
With A. Marie, basically, Beyonce bought her producer out, so she lost her sound. You know what I mean? The boy, his name was Rich Hamilton. No, not Rich Hamilton. I'm thinking about the fucking basketball player. Rich something. Anyway, he had that go-go sound for A. Marie because they was from the DMV. and it was really working. And Beyonce saw that A. Marie was doing her thing, and she did what she do to all competing female artists. She went and got their producer and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna write you this check, but you can't produce for nobody else till I'm finished with you." And he took the bait. He took the money, and once she was through with him, A. Marie was already done. So she had 2 hit albums, and the third, she was out there. She was out there on her own. So she had to find other producers. Her label didn't stick behind it. It was messy. It was messy. So, but if you saw, A. Marie don't have no real body. She's pretty, you know what I mean? But she kind of straight up and down because she got a little Asian in her or whatever. Old school Asian, not the new Burger King Asians. So, but they had her.
The new Burger King. They say Burger King Asian.
Yeah, I mean, you eat enough Burger King, McDonald's and shit, and you get the new Asians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she wasn't curvy. That's what I'm trying to say. She wasn't curvy like that. But anyway, but yeah, she was out of the game for a minute. And I don't think it was voluntary, but she was kind of a victim of circumstance. But they was expecting her to. Everybody was looking for another Crazy in Love, or what's that? Pat Your Wee Baby, pat your wee baby. Give me body, give me body, Paul. Get me body. Yeah, everybody was looking for
that song right there, boy. One time I got so drunk in the bar, I was doing every fucking dance to that song, man.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't hear these conversations happening. I don't hear it.
Okay, cool.
What you say?
Look. Even I ain't fucking with that. All right, but nonetheless, the industry, they wanted another Beyonce. They was trying to get everybody to be a Beyonce. So anyway, let me see if we got anybody else in chat. Manifest said Lauryn Hill. We did her. Okay, Anya. Oh, you mean Erica? Or is that supposed to be Erica, or is that Enya? I don't.
Enya, the one that does the music for
Enya
Ready or Not, Here I Come, You Can't Hide. The one they sample type song.
Oh, okay. I don't know her.
Yeah.
Okay. Enya's the actual artist.
Okay, yeah, I don't know her, but okay. Okay, that's Holly. Do y'all know somebody named Holly? An artist named Holly?
I don't know who that is.
Mm-mm.
No.
So we got some eclectic music taste up in here. You know what I mean? Dan Foster Wallace, he throwing out some, like, y'all don't know such and such? I don't know. All right, your turn, Troy.
I'm gonna say Garth Brooks.
Oh shit.
I got friends in a lot of small places. Yeah, my man Garth.
I hadn't heard his name. I hadn't heard his name in a long while. I wasn't aware that he left the game. I wasn't aware, but I don't keep up with many country artists anyway, so I wouldn't know. But okay.
And I did used to like Garth Brooks.
Well, I used to like Garth Brooks.
But I'm going to say this. All right. Since you said Garth Brooks, fuck it. I'll say my cousin, Reba McEntire.
Your cousin.
What?
Your cousin. For real.
She's my cousin by what the fuck you talking about? Her granddaddy.
Your cousin used to have a banging TV show, boy.
Her granddaddy was my master. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Hey, yo.
And she's in a new show now.
She stopped singing and recording to become an actress. She never went back and recorded again. Not that I know of.
That's the truth.
So I'm going to go with Reba. I'm going with my cousin.
Reba McEntire. McIntyre. He's my cousin.
Prove it ain't true.
Yeah. That's some fucked up shit right there. And I have to talk to her about that. I'm gonna see. You ask if I get a couple of hours though.
I don't know what you talking about. Trapper John MD was my cousin too, but I'm not going into all of that.
Trapper John MD. Pernell Roberts.
What was his last name?
I just want people in the chat to see what I deal with. You see, I'm on here with two delusional people. One who's related to everybody with the same last name, and the other talking about, let me talk to her about that.
Well, first of all, I resent the fact. That people that you would deny that Reba McEntire is my cousin and that we had the same grandfather at one point in time. First of all, I resent that, but I'm gonna let it slide. Second of all, TK Wright just put my other cousin in the chat, my very famous and uber talented cousin, Macy Gray, aka Natalie McIntyre, my cousin from California.
Yes, that is your cousin.
What we not gonna do? What we not gonna do? Only McIntyres I'm not related to are the Jamaican McIntyres, and I'm related to them too, according to the internet.
Damn, you just got a lot. You got a lot of McIntyres.
Hey, they be writing me, they be inboxing me. What up, cuz? Everything good? They do. No, my Jamaican cuz, you know what I mean? They good. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Anyway, it's your turn. Wait a minute, whose turn it? I just went. No, it's Kim's turn.
It's Kim's turn.
It's Kim's turn.
It's Kim's turn.
Okay. One person I'm glad I don't hear anymore because I got tired of him saying his name over and over like he didn't even know his damn name. Like, you got to say it all the time to remind yourself. Write it on your drawers and t-shirts or something. Fucking Mike Jones. Yeah, whatever legal battle shit he went through, and I'm so glad that he did not come back.
I'm so glad about that too.
So hold on. So hold. So Kim, you just gonna do the whole rap industry. I'm gonna have to disqualify some of these motherfuckers because some of them just wasn't good enough to stay.
Is that what it was? He wasn't good enough to say.
I mean,
I call Mike Jones the king of the reiterator. Back then, didn't know.
I'm Mike Jones. He come in the house. I'm Mike Jones. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. We know who you are. Shut up.
Look,
I got a cousin who does that. He's like, hey, what you doing? It's your cousin, Tim, Ronnie's son. I just hang up the phone. Who the hell needs to keep hearing that every time you call?
The people who bought millions of his records.
Who? No.
Mike Jones sold a lot of records. He sold a lot of records. Hey, a gimmick is a gimmick. He had people calling that number. He was actually answering the call. It is what it is.
Who you talking about, Kim?
He was talking about Mike Jones.
Who?
You know what? Mike Jones. That's who.
Don't do it, Troy. Don't do it.
That's funny. Mike Jones. I couldn't stand that motherfucker. He got on my fucking nerves.
Shut up.
All right, I don't see any. I don't see no new ones in the chat. What up, Wes? Yo, chat, keep it coming, man. Put your artists who left the game or left the fame. Make sure y'all put them in the chat. We gonna read them all. We can read them all, discuss them all. So we good. All right, since y'all don't have no new ones in the chat, Troy, it's on you. Troy, it's on you. Troy, it's on you.
What'd you say?
Troy, it's on you.
You know what he's saying. You better quit playing.
Well, I was saying hello. I couldn't hear him. The whole time I was saying hello, hello, hello. I couldn't hear him.
Troy, it's on you.
Okay. I'm going to say Pat Benatar.
Good one. Good one.
Great. Yep, that's a good one.
Do you know why she left?
No, I don't know why she left. Now I want you to tell me that.
No, I don't know. I'm just, I was.
I don't know why she left. I know sometimes she might go on one of those. They might bring her back to do concerts and stuff. But I don't know why she left.
Did she ever come back?
No, she never came back. She just do like the old school, do little old school concerts, like maybe her, Rick Springfield, and some other people. Maybe her, Rick Springfield. Who else? What's that? Dang, I forgot the name of that group.
The Go-Go's?
Yeah, it might be the Go-Go's. When they call them old school groups back, because Go-Go's one of my favorite groups.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a form of coming back.
Yeah.
That's a form of coming back. But that's cool. That's a good one. Oh, it's my turn. All right. Let me see. I'm going to go with Rick James. I'm gonna go with Rick James.
Well, you know why he ain't coming back.
Well, nonetheless. Well, I'm talking about when he left before he passed.
Yeah.
But Rick had a drug problem. He had mad legal problems. He went to jail for a while. You know what I mean? He had to really get himself together. And he never really got back into recording anywhere near the level of what he was when he was at the height of his fame or, really doing it.
Right.
So, that's a smorgasbord of reasons that a lot of people leave the game. He had a lot of them going on. He had legal problems. He had a drug problem. He had health issues. And ultimately that claimed his life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was told the reason why he had got locked up because he took that cigarette to that girl and burned her with the tears of flames.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when she kissed his lips. He's going listen, get ready because he's going to do this all night.
I know, but I'm trying.
And he's going to do it unapologetically. He's going to do it unapologetically. So I'm already, I already got my seatbelt on for that. We ain't getting out of this shit.
It's so corny, I can't help it.
Burn me with the tears of flame.
I just wanted to let you know that, that's the reason why, he got locked up, burned her with the tears of flames. Took her a little higher, baby. Make her live again.
All right, I got one. I might see if I can provide it there too. So they told them boys don't walk away, but then they walked away, split, and just left. And that's Jade. They were here, and they gone, and we have not heard anything else from them. They walked away and kept on walking, Jade.
That's the truth. Yes, they did. And that was one of my favorite songs. Well, that fucking music, that bass to that shit.
I know.
Yeah. I think Jade had. I don't think they had a real choice to stay.
Yeah, because I think they had problems with. They had a lot of infighting. Plus, it was with the infighting, also with their record company.
Yeah. It was one of those groups that was put together like In Vogue. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stay together like that because you don't really have a reason to. If you really believe that each one of you could do your thing on your own, and y'all may have got like a really bad contract. You know what I'm saying? y'all was just kind of happy to be here until you realized that somebody is buying yachts and big homes and cars, and you can't you ask him, can you have 50 Cent for a Lucy?
Damn.
It seemed like there was a lot of girl group contracts gone wrong during that era.
Oh, it was. Yeah, female groups are always getting shitted on. Always. Always. So,
Trash industry.
all right, but Jade is a good one. All right, so let's go to the chat. We got some good ones now. Aretha Franklin, I never knew she left the game.
No, she never left the game. I mean, she had one hell of an encore though.
Okay.
Like, what, 14-hour funeral.
Yeah.
I think that was a send
Wasn't it
off.
her sister though? Wasn't it her sister who's the one who left instead of her?
I didn't know she had a sister.
Her sister was one of her backup singers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. TK Wright says Gladys Knight. I didn't know Gladys Knight left the game.
Well, she hasn't put out new music, but she still goes on tour. She just recently started getting old in the face.
Yo, she held her looks for a long ass time. She looked. Wait, hold on. She looked older.
At some point in time, Gladys was a cougar. At some point in time, when I used to look, I'm like, God damn, Gladys.
Gladys looked older when she was young. She got younger as she got old. Huh?
You said she used to be a cougar. Who was she back then? That was young.
See, Gladys used to be a cougar to me. I wouldn't mind hollering. I wanted to holler at her. Let me holler.
All right.
Okay.
But the thing about Gladys, neither one of us wanted to be the first to say goodbye.
Okay, so Andre 3000. Andre 3000. Oakland said Andre 3000.
Okay, Oak.
No, he never left the game though. He never left the game. He a dickhead, but you know, he's a head case, but he never left the game. I wish he would. I would actually pay for him to go and stay away, but he won't.
Man, just give him the green light, man.
I don't think he did.
Just give him the green light. Just give him the green light. Give him just one night. I'm ready to do it.
No.
Damn, TK Wright said new kids on the block. What the fuck?
Shit, yeah. Damn right. I'm glad I'm so glad they left though. I'm thinking of the residency.
They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. They have a Vegas residency.
But were they gone for a while? Did they go and come back?
I don't know.
Did they leave and come back?
Trying to do a little something here and there.
Well, I to be honest with you, and somewhere between that, I don't know, 30, 35 year, and you know what I mean, at least 20 of them years, I ain't see them doing shit. So they may have left.
Well, Shake said something right. He said, "Walk away or not relevant anymore."
Okay, so let me see. Betty Wright. Okay, Manifest Reality says Betty Wright never left. She was out. She was out Legend of Miami. Oh, she was out Legend of. Yeah, I really like Betty Wright. And rest in peace, Betty Wright.
She was a vocal coach for a lot of singers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she ever left
the business.
Okay, so
but I can agree with Shaker Silence says that that they're not relevant anymore. You know, might not have left the business, but if they're not putting out good new music no more, you know, name might still be out there. But
Oakland is talking about some Terminator X from Public Enemy. He lost his goddamn mind.
Oh, with Oakland, man. That was almost like the shit he was writing yesterday.
Balling on a
Okay,
budget
so
said
DeBarge, you talking about DeBarge, the single, or DeBarge, the group, as a group?
the
The
group.
singles, because remember, okay, yeah, as a group they didn't, but remember, Els did some things with, what's her name?
As a group, they'll never be back.
Never.
The motherfuckers is shot the fuck out.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't understand, you know, how they just let them drugs just overtake their whole life.
Balling on a budget says it starts with signing a fucked up contract and never owning the music. It can start there.
Yep.
But if you think about it, that's a better reason to work harder and harder and hustle around your contract, you know, doing other things that wasn't included in your contract. But it can go the other way because the music industry can be very demoralizing. What up, Jeff Dingleberry?
That's all of a name. Dingleberry.
He said, who killed that one guy from Run DMC? Well, it kind of looks like Black Mafia family might have had a little something to do with it. But you know, okay. Okay, TK Wright says Betty Wright did take a break. Okay. Or unless she's talking about Aretha Franklin. All right, Prince and the Revolution. We did Prince. Who else? My man Seika Sala, what's good? You said walked away or not relevant anymore. Hey, we went over that though. One of the main reasons that you might leave the game is because you can't sell records or fill up stadiums. It's a very good reason to be out. You might need to rebrand yourself. The bars, they ain't coming back, but they did leave. Now we're saying people who walked away from the fame. So if you actually, I guess you really kind of don't qualify if you was trying to stay in the game, but you just couldn't sell any records or put any asses in the seats. That's not exactly walking away. I mean, you could say you stopped trying, but you didn't really walk away. You was a little bit forced out. But we can haggle on that a little bit. We can haggle on that. Let me see. Let me see. Dave Hollister. Okay. Dave Hollister.
Well, he never left.
Yeah, I don't think he just
now.
Yeah, plus he writes for other people and shit like that. So
and he does gospel music now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay, well it's your turn anyway.
Okay, well it's my turn. It's my turn. So let me see. Who can I go to? Because I have so many people I can say, but who do I really want to say? You know?
I feel like you're trying to lie when you say that, but all right.
I know he's stalling for time.
Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow.
All she wanted to do was have some fun.
She never walked away all the way.
Yeah, well, she's not putting out any new music, and we haven't heard nothing from her at all.
Hold on.
When the last time you heard a Sheryl Crow hit?
Let me see. Just because you don't have a hit, that don't mean you haven't recorded.
When the last time?
When was the last Sheryl Crow album? 2024.
Oh, well, let me go back to the drawing board then. The Go-Go's. Now, how you like that? I said the name earlier.
Okay. Now, did the Go-Go's walk away from the fame, or was they a little drugged out and couldn't get and broke up because of that?
Well, I think it was infighting. There was a lot of infight with them.
Yeah, they didn't walk away from the fame. They was too high. They was just fucked up.
It was high infighting. It was the first rock group that was out there that had groupies. Now, it's very rare that you find women that's acting like rock and roll groups, screwing the guys. Like the men were screwing the girls.
But they were on drugs, so...
Yes, they were. Yes. Big
But
time Belinda Carlisle fan.
now wait a minute. They was definitely not the first hoes in no industry. Just because they was a job, a group, don't make them the first hoes. They did not build any new buildings.
No, they were the first rocking hoes that they did a story on that I seen that they said that about.
Oh, okay.
I knew that. I know they weren't the first rocker hoes, but they was doing what the rocker bros was doing.
Shout out to Belinda Carlisle. Shout out to Belinda Carlisle.
Big time. Heaven is the face on earth.
Mm.
Yes. That's what she said.
Okay. Shit.
It's my turn, is it?
No, it's actually my turn. You actually last.
Oh, okay.
You're number 3. Let me see. Damn. Right. Fuck. What was you talking about? And I was like, oh, this is an easy one. It was low hanging fruit.
Did you do your homework?
I did my homework, but
no. Come on, then. Hurry up.
Okay, I'll hurry up.
Yeah, kind of like you did.
Yell at me some more though, because that motivates me. Shit, damn, what was you talking about? I was gonna say, all right, boom, right there. I'm gonna say
Damn.
oh,
he didn't.
Anita Baker. I'll say Anita Baker. Anita Baker left.
She never walked away.
She
had
walked.
a residency.
She walked
years ago,
all the way away.
Listen, and years ago, she did a bad rendition of Tyrese's song "Lately."
So she walked all the way away to get married and raise her family and all of that.
And she fucked that up. She fucked me up with that one.
She was gone for a minute, all the way out of the industry.
She let the penis take over her life. She let the penis take over her life. Same thing Drew Hill did. Same thing Lauryn Hill did. Let the penis take over her life.
Well, no. What about that?
I fucked up when I said I meant to say Lauryn Hill, not Drew.
I know.
Well, I mean,
we don't know. We really don't know which way Cisco went.
I don't know. He got a family.
Well, she walked away because she felt like she had did what she wanted to do in the industry, and she really wanted to put all of her effort into her family. It didn't work out. She wound up her man divorcing. He was grimed out. He was a grimy dude, but you live and you learn. Your turn, Kim.
Mine is Shirley Murdoch.
That's who the fuck I was going to say. That's who I was going to say, but that's a good one. That's it. I swear that's who No, I really was. That's why I was like, who is we talking about? Where? Because
remember she was R&B, then she went gospel. Mm-hmm. She kind of went back to R&B, and then she left completely and became a minister.
Yeah.
Who was the first group she sung with?
Zach,
Roger and Zach.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
But the thing about Shirley Murdoch is she signed a contract with that nut ass fucking what's that preacher, the TD Jakes. She signed to TD Jakes, and TD Jakes told her that the only way that he'll sign her to his label is if she never sings As We Lay. Because
if she never sings secular music anymore.
No, he said As We Lay because that was her biggest hit, and that went against the church. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck out of here.
He goes against the damn church.
Like I said.
She forgot all the price that she had to pay.
So like I said.
Man, I can't wait to take him down. Fuck you.
Yo,
Because they fuck TD.
fuck TD Jakes.
You didn't hear me? I can say it louder. You want me to spell it?
Man, he ain't the only one I say fuck him. Fuck Creflo Dollar. Fuck all the mega church motherfuckers. Fuck them motherfuckers. No, man, I don't like that.
He was caught up in that. He was caught up in that Diddy stuff too.
And then try to lie. I just went over there to take a birthday gift. Nigga, if you don't stop that damn line.
Man, but besides
he got so stressed out about it. He got so stressed out about it, he had a heart attack on stage at his church doing
and then remember he started switching stuff to his daughter's name too. He started switching our assets to his daughter's name because he was afraid he was gonna get caught up in all the tell-all. I still hope he gets caught up with his lying name. And the people still follow him because they stupid ass people too.
Well, what I had against TD Jakes the most was that he was charging 80 grand and up to come preach at churches. Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, what kind of shit is that?
I agree.
What he doing in the name of the Lord?
That's why
the Lord might have told him to do that, son.
Well, I hate to see what the devil might tell somebody else to do about him. I mean, God and the devil, it seems to balance itself out.
He always got something to say about everybody else out here. Then you find out his name is in some shit. He get real quiet. He was so quick to talk bad about Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and any other woman out here because he sit up there jacking off to him. And now his ass want to be all quiet because his name might be caught up in some Diddy shit. If he don't get the fuck on, I hate him.
Well, that's what the D stands for. Diddy.
All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, so let's go to the chat. Let me see. We got anybody? Damn. Yo, y'all.
I saw some.
Y'all lacking in the chat. Let me see.
No, I think so. Wait a minute.
I mean, they talking, but they not naming no artists. So.
I saw the exhibit. I saw it.
Exhibit?
Yeah, somebody said it.
Yeah, I saw it in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see it.
CC said it.
No, Oakland said it.
And then CC, yeah.
So y'all knew I saw it in there somewhere.
Yeah, Oakland said it.
Okay, exhibit.
Yeah. No. Well, Exhibit came back to you.
It was a tip my ride.
I don't know, man. Some of these cats, they need to stay going. You know what I mean? We might do that next week. Motherfuckers who walked away and they need to stay away.
I know if you need to stay gone and you're like, why did you come back? Get your ass out of here and stay out.
Yeah, we got a few. I got a few of them I can name off head. I mean, like, fuck
Me
you.
Too.
Let you join in. What up, idiotic genius? What's good? All right, it's on you, Troy.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Oh, hold on. Seka Sala said Mike Geronimo.
That's what I heard you say.
What in God's name is going on here?
Oh, my God.
The fuck?
Well, the only thing I'm saying is that he should just stay Geronimo. He's jumping. Geronimo.
Mike. All right, hold on. Cece said Rakim. That's true. He was out. He was out for a while. KRS. Nah, KRS never left. Kool G Rap never really left. Big Daddy Kane. No. Oh, you said. Oh, she's saying. All right, they forming a super group, and that's true. Which I think is. Rakim never did a song with another artist ever when he was popping. Ever. There were
When? He did one song when he was popping.
What?
Julie, he did the song with Julie Watley, friend.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with another rapper. He never rhymed with nobody else until he was washed. till he
You're
got
absolutely
washed up.
correct.
Huh?
No, you're absolutely correct on that. He never got a song with another rapper.
Never. No features. Nobody on his. You never heard another voice on a Eric B and Rakim tape, CD, album other than Rakim. Not invited.
Maybe he should have done something with Mike Geronimo.
And now he all washed up. Now them lyrics ain't really shit. Now they want to make a super group with Rakim. All of them in the group should be like, yes, but we couldn't make a record with you. We all made records with each other, but we couldn't make one with you.
So who part of the super group? Karis, Rakim, and who?
Karis,
Big Daddy Kane?
Big Daddy Kane and Rakim.
Oh.
Rakim shit ain't nowhere near what it used to be. That
you
shit
know what takes me out? I'm glad they still doing the rap and shit, because one thing about us and our music, we'll keep wanting to hear their music until they on a gurney.
Yeah, no. I think it's a good thing that they're doing, but I just feel some kind of way about. Fuck it, you ain't want to make a record with us before. Don't come in here now. Now your records, now your lyrics and shit is all average and shit. When you was the God MC, you ain't want nobody rapping with you. You know what I mean?
I'm curious to see what happens. I'm curious to see how that turns out.
I can tell you what's gonna happen right from here. Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is fucking 40 years later. Nothing is going to happen. You know what I mean? Case
y'all got
closed.
Grandkids and great grandkids. How the hell you sitting up here talking about putting out a super group?
You know? I mean,
they got the fountain of youth on their side.
I mean, I think that they might make some good music, but I mean, what's it really going to sell?
He called us haters.
I mean,
not me, because I look forward to it, CC. I want to hear it.
I ain't hating, but I mean, come on, man. Like I said, Rakim, he would never do a song with nobody or let nobody do a song with him.
When he was the God MC?
Never. That motherfucker made a St. Ides commercial, a song with Jody Watley.
Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts.
Fire.
Truth Hurts.
I want to hear it.
And the Truth Hurts shit don't count either, because he wasn't the God MC then. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
When the motherfucker was his hottest, you know, when he was known for bringing the multi-syllabic, rhymes and shit.
Stop bringing up old stuff.
Like when he was saying, so close your eyes and hold your breath.
Look, TK right said, stop bringing up old stuff. Stop bringing up old stuff. You know, shit, it was even worse. Like, not only did he not do no features when he was the God MC, you know he can't perform worth shit. And when he was missing because he had a little drug problem and all that. Nobody want to talk about that though. He the only one. Yeah, he was only missing for, let's see, the last album he made with Eric B and Rakim, that was 1992. So he came back out in 1997 solo. So he was gone for 5 years. The question is, was he all the way gone? Because the motherfucker didn't do no interviews either when he was the God MC. You ain't never seen no Rakim interview?
No. I know one thing, that group ain't gonna let the rhythm hit him.
But they might if they check out my melody.
You just couldn't let it go. You had to entertain it.
I warned you, Kim. I warned you.
Try my best not to. You was good. Then you had to take it.
Wait a minute. I done lost my fucking. Wait. Whose turn is it?
We was just in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. So you after that, right? All right. Somebody said, Cece said Eric B used to date Wendy Williams. But no wonder he couldn't scratch worth shit.
Well, no. Wendy used to look good back in his day.
No, when she was an embryo? Fuck out of here.
Before she started looking like, before she looked like a man, before she had that man look.
That bitch was
Google Wendy Williams on your phone and look how she
that
used to
bitch
look.
wasn't good. She wasn't good looking when she wasn't good looking when she was a sperm. Fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, Google Wendy Williams and look how she used to look.
I know how she used to look. What you talking about?
Well, she was knocking off. She also was knocking off Method Man.
So
all them other guys out there.
You notice how she brags about who she been with. Nobody brags about being with her.
Okay, right. I can't agree with you because you still got.
You ain't never heard nobody. You ain't never heard none of these motherfuckers come out and be like, "Yo, I had me some." Right. Don't nobody want to own up to that shit, motherfucking Method Man.
Looking like the Crimson Kid.
Yo, that is a bum John.
TK Wright can't say nothing about Wendy Williams. I can't take her word for anything because she still got me on Ricky Bell. Ain't shit. So TK, I love you, but you can't talk about Ricky Bell like that.
You can't be on here talking about something Wendy Williams used to look good.
Used to look all right back in the day. I mean, I'm not saying all right to me, like I would talk to her, but she's better. I'm talking about better than what she looked today, or better than when she had her show. Before she had all that work done to her,
I think it's Troy's turn. I'm gonna need him to take his turn because he's having a lapse of something going on.
Yo, she used to be a fat chick.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. What are you talking about?
No, I'm gonna have to Google a picture and put it up there.
Yo, Google when she used to be on
trash.
when she
like
used to when she used to be on Hot 97. Yo, you don't remember when Wendy was on the radio when she first started? No, wait, she was on New York radio in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, but you do know she was on Philly radio too, son.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. By then, she had already had all the work done. She had all the work done. Yo, go. Did you ever see the episode of? Did you ever see the episode of Martin when she was on there before she got the work done? She was on Martin.
Compared to what she looked today, she was horrible. She was horrible.
She was a fat flat joint. No disrespect to flat joint, flat joint, but she was a shit talking, nosy ass, opportunistic flat joint. Total bum.
Cece said she was thick but not sloppy.
I don't give a fuck if she was. I don't care if she was sloppy or whatever. Evidently, she ain't like the way she looked either.
And back in the day, son, if you had a couple Zimas in you would have knocked off Wendy Williams.
Okay, we're gonna start off with fuck, and then we're gonna say no to. We're gonna say fuck. No, I wouldn't have. My standards was high as shit.
Couple Zimas.
And back in the day, my standards was high as shit. A couple of Zimas, I wouldn't even got drunk. But anyway, first of all, I ain't never smashed for clout, so that was out. First, and if you had a face full of makeup, you ain't have a shot with me. At no age. Fuck out of here. But I digress. So let's go. All right.
Man,
so
fucked up talking about Wendy like that, though, man.
Yeah, fuck Wendy Williams.
If you don't hurry to take your damn.
You know what I mean? Over here trying to be the
reminiscing about some Wendy Williams.
He's trying to be a diplomat and shit. Fuck out of here. Go ahead. It's your turn, Troy.
Slick Rick, man.
All right, you right. And we know why he had to leave. But then again, when he left, he didn't leave because he made an album while he was locked up.
Well, he got locked up and they was going to deport him because I think he stabbed his cousin up.
Well, yeah, but they didn't deport. They didn't talk about deporting him for years later.
Yeah,
he was way out of jail by then.
Yeah,
but he made a record why he was locked up. So he left, but then he didn't leave.
But he didn't. We can't say he put out any new music, son. Only time he go on tour is when he go on tour and they bring him out with Dougie.
No, I've seen him without Dougie. You know what? Slick Rick might be tied with Rakim for the worst performer ever. Like he is bad. He is bad. At least Rakim try to muster up some energy. Slick Rick, you might as well just let the record play and y'all sing his shit. Because he really only got hits from the first album. None of that shit that he made after that was worth listening to.
Didn't he release the album last month? Or the month before he had released the album this year?
It don't matter. His shit was trash.
Some kind of project, movie thing, something.
That's
you know about Slick Rick?
Yeah.
Yes.
After all his hits are on his first album.
That's all we got to live by.
No, it's not.
That's all we can live by.
If that was all we had to live by, then we wouldn't have the other 4 albums that he recorded.
Well, we don't talk about
Trash. Exactly.
Exactly.
But
that's why I say that's all we can live by.
But his performance for the first album, he is terrible. He is terrible. Ain't got no voice, no energy. You know what I mean? Like, nigga. He's bad.
He got the misadventures of Slick Rick. Got that.
I'm just saying. Classic album.
Classic.
But
some people say in the top 10.
He was a one and done, one album and done with 5 albums. That motherfucker had a bad spades. He had an interestingly bad spades hand. He got 1 in 5 possibles. I didn't know you could do no shit like that.
1 in 5. 5 possibles. You mean 4 possibles?
Okay. All right. My bad. Yeah. See, he's so bad. He fucked my math up. 1 in 4 possibles and shit. So that's like
one thing about it. He will never be. He will never be like the girl Ice Spice was. At least he had a whole great album. She had one great song, and they thought she would have one great album.
You talking about that little girl who don't even hardly move? Her mouth don't move. She don't move.
No, the one that say
she got the same.
That's the one that talk about. I think about a munch or something like that.
I don't know any of her songs. I just know when I see her, I'm like, she is like a puppet that barely moves, and everything she's on is the same nothingness. Her eyes are empty, and her mouth barely moves, and she has the same 2 moves when she's dancing.
She should be fucking with Mike Jones, because I hate that bitch just like you hate Mike Jones. Fuck that bitch. I gotta say,
I heard that Ice Spice owns cattle. She got this one bull, first name Terra, bull, Terra bull. Fucking.
So if you gonna talk about me when I be saying my shit tonight, that is one bull.
Terra bull. Terra bull.
The other one named
Terra bull. All right, my turn. I'm going with Mace. Mace.
Yeah, because didn't he go and become a preacher too?
Yeah, he totally left the game.
Then he came back out.
Came back twice.
Yeah.
Came back twice. Came back in 2017 went back. Wait, no, he came back, tried to get with 50 Cent. Diddy was like, no, hell, no, the fuck you ain't.
No, that's not true.
What's not true?
He tried to get with 50 Cent, and Diddy was trying to charge 50 Cent.
That's
buy out Mace.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was saying. He said, "No, the fuck you ain't. You gonna pay? It's gonna be so high. You gonna shit. That motherfucker better go. He better go 10 times platinum."
I know one thing. He got a bullet head, boy. He got a that hairline. That hairline and that forehead.
I always thought that Mace had a strange look to him, but motherfuckers act like they ain't see it. I'm glad you said it. I used to think he was I was like, this motherfucker's strange looking.
That motherfucker, I thought he had, what's that motherfucker? I thought he had like that rheumatoid disease. I mean, his forehead, boy. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought
but I tell you what,
forehead, man.
But I tell you what, one thing that was true before, and it's true now, Mace can rap his ass off.
Yeah.
That motherfucker nice.
Yeah, he can.
Man,
he was murder Mace.
Shit, he nice now.
Yeah.
That motherfucker be dropping freestyle. That motherfucker nice. Mace is the truth. I ain't like him like that back in the day, but I did hear him do some freestyles. One time he battled Tommy Hill from Ram Squad.
Well, I mean, you don't beat Tommy Hill.
No, you don't understand how bad this was. This was so bad because Tommy, all right, Mace was performing in Philly, and Tommy was on his joint like, yeah, I mean, this is our city, and blah blah blah. So Mace was like, all right, pick up. Oh shit, they got cut off. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get them back. The app dropped. Okay. Call Troy back first.
Please leave your message. You have a call from
Troy.
Wait a minute. I gotta find a way to get you off on the joint. Alright, I'm calling back.
Please leave your message for.
Okay.
You have a call from.
All right. Hold on. Let me try to get Troy back. Here you go.
You have a call from
Troy.
My bad, y'all. The app had crashed. But yeah, what I was saying was, so you know, Tommy Hill was talking so much shit, like, you know, this is our city. You know what I mean? We get down like this, blah, 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 blah. So Mace was like, all right, yeah, Tommy, all right, let's go. You know? and fucking Tommy Hill started doing lyrics from fucking from the song Unfortunate. Some fortunate, some unfortunate. He started doing lyrics from that, and Mace chewed his ass. I was like, I'm listening to the mixtape. I was like, this is bad.
But Mace, it was almost like, wasn't it almost like Joe Budden going against Serious Jones?
Joe Budden.
I can't stand that nigga.
Wait a minute. Joe Budden.
He's not talented.
He didn't battle Serious Jones.
Yes, he did.
He did? I didn't see
Look
that.
it up, son.
Who won?
Serious Jones.
Oh, well then.
If people heard Joe Budden, nobody won.
No, Joe Budden used to be known. He was that dude. But Hollow the Don beat him too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What I'm getting ready to say to you, but yeah, TK Wright said what I was trying to say. Mace looked like he got Down syndrome with that forehead.
Well, he always looked a little and he talks slow, but it was funny because he talks slow like he was always going to stutter or mess up, but he never did. It was kind of amazing.
That motherfucker, his head looked like Astrid the dog from off of the Jetsons.
But when that motherfucker get behind the mic, he gets awfully amazing.
Yes,
and I was never a Mace fan, but I'm like, I had to give it to him. Like that boy, he fired. He fired.
I mean, shit, I like him. I always like Mace. You know, Mace be the one when I see he's doing good. I don't want to get rich, leader. Motherfucker sound like he hot.
Yeah, that part. That's it.
You ain't never gonna lie.
He had some lean or something. Mace be the one when I see he's doing good. I don't want to get rich, leader in the hood. Like them motherfucker, I need some of that right now.
All right, hold on, y'all. I got y'all talk amongst yourselves. I got something I gotta do.
Okay, your turn. Go ahead.
Well, was you gonna say something before then?
Sorry.
Say that again.
Y'all good.
Okay, was you gonna say something before then?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Did I get my turn?
Yeah, I said, were you gonna say something before I took my turn?
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll just sit back and, I'm going to yield to you and let you get your turn. You know, I'm going to tell you.
Okay. Well, mine is Paula Abdul. Remember, she was all in the music industry. Then all of a sudden she stopped. She went back to choreography. And then she came back out with she had a Vegas residency. And then she did television. And then we haven't heard
American Idol. And we haven't heard nothing else from her.
Yeah, she hasn't done any music.
Yeah, but she's not supposed to. She's not forever our girl. Straight up.
You can't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it, please. Don't.
You want to just straight up now tell me.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Stop. Just stop. Just pass. Don't say.
You know, you do.
Don't do it anymore out loud.
No, you do know.
Paper. Fold it up, put it in your pocket.
You know how Al Green was able to hit them high notes, right?
Nope. No.
When them grits hit him, he went, ah!
Listen, let me tell you something. I remember one time, my mother, when we were kids, my youngest brother's father, my mother was pregnant with my brother, and I mean pregnant. Thought she was having twins. In the house we lived in, I remember she told my brother and I, my other brother, she told us to go next door to the neighbor's house. And so, of course, we're like, go next door to the neighbor's house. What you doing? What y'all doing? Because we see this lady go into the kitchen and start cooking. And we're like, what? You making us leave here cooking? So we hard-headed, had on the side of the daggone staircase. So it was a flight up and then a landing and then another flight up and then a landing and then like 3 steps. And then you go into the hallway to where the bedrooms were. So we're hearing her in the kitchen cooking something. Then we see her taking a pot up the steps, and we're thinking, you're not allowed to take food upstairs. What is she doing? Next thing we know, we heard this man holler out loud, saw him run down this first staircase and fall, and my mother jumped off of the landing, just off the staircase onto this man's back and just started beating his ass.
Mm.
But she put hot oatmeal that she cooked on the stove, loaded it full of oil and syrup, and made hot oatmeal and took it up and poured it on him because he put his hands on her. And of course, we're crying and screaming at the time. And now my mother is like, I told y'all to go next door. And we are frozen in space because we don't know what the fuck we're experiencing. And every time I hear about Al Green, I'm like, did my mother tell him?
So did you hear that man hit the Al Green the Al Green
We absolutely did. Every time I hear about Al Green, I'm like, my mama did that. Was that something ladies back then did?
Yes, it is.
Is that what they did to get back?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
They say violence ain't the answer, but sometimes it is.
Shit, I'm letting you know from the door. You ever be cooking grits with, hey, son, you ever cook grits with your shirt off and that shit pop on you? It's one grit hit your ass. You're like, oh shit.
No, I don't like grits, and I ain't cooking.
That and turkey bacon or beef bacon grease. Oh my god.
I've definitely had grease pop on me. Definitely.
You get an attitude with yourself. You be like, why the fuck did I put a shirt on? Dumb motherfucker. They be like, who are you talking? I'm talking to my damn self right now. That shit hurts.
All right, let's go to the chat. Okay.
Didn't we go to the chat already?
No, the chat is always after me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you over there. You over there forgetting the order.
Mm-hmm. Thinking about.
All right. Let me see.
Makes a big ass forehead.
I don't. Paul and J-Lo was judging other singers too crazy. Yeah, ain't that some shit? But I don't see any new names. C Murder.
We already know why he didn't come back.
Yes, we do. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. But that don't take away from the fact that he left the game. I think he's going to be gone for a little longer.
His last name speaks for itself.
I think he's going to be gone a little while longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good little minute.
Is talking about Meek Mill?
No, he never left.
And then Cece said Tone Loc. Oh no, she was saying something else. Nick said she was talking to you, so and she said Tone Loc is your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was my shit. So Funky Comatine.
So you probably like Chamillionaire. I did like Chamillionaire. I thought he's pretty good.
Chamillionaire, he was always riding dirty.
He was riding dirty.
So it's your turn, Troy. Just go on and say your person. Go on and say your person. No.
Why you cut me off?
All right, let's go.
It's 3:00, so.
Oh, damn. There you go, Kim. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. She know what the time it is.
Duran.
Okay.
Oh,
but they never left. They never left though.
They never
what else
left.
did they do after a while? When is the last time you heard from them?
They made an album not that long ago. They still tour. So they never left. I mean, they'll never be what they was in like 81, 82. But,
no.
You know, but yeah, they still, let me see.
Okay.
What was Duran's last album? 2023. It's their 16th studio album.
16?
And they songs still be good too.
Wow.
Like Duran be pulling rabbits out of hats. They really were a good band.
They were.
All right, John Cougar Mellencamp.
Okay.
How you like that one?
Okay. Now.
No, he didn't leave because he still does stuff in Indiana.
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, did he have to actually leave?
Yeah, and he's always doing whatever crap they're doing here. He's
fucking Tammy Terrell. Now she did it. Tammy Terrell. What the fuck?
Did she leave before she died?
Every time I say something, y'all going to face it.
Tammy Terrell, though. You just going to desecrate. You just going to desecrate. You know what I mean? A past artist like that. That's what we doing. Disgusted.
But that's Paul Williams. Fuck. I want a girl I can see. The kind of girl that is good to me.
Who you got, Troy?
I just told you.
Who?
I said John Cougar.
He never left.
No, he's not gone
He ain't
anywhere.
got no new music out, son.
But when you
John Cougar still didn't leave the game because, like I said,
Okay, I got one for you. I got one for you again. Phil Collins. Phil Collins.
he never left.
No.
He's physically unable to he did just retire, but it's because he was all right. I guess I could give you Phil, but he didn't willingly walk away from the fame. He too sick.
Well, let's say this.
But-
well, the bar
but health-
willingly walk away from the fame. They need drugs.
They never walked away from the fame. You know what I mean? But you want to say DeBarge? It's already been done in the chat, so no.
No, I'm not saying DeBarge. I'm going with Phil Collins.
All right, you going with Phil Collins?
Because I don't think Reba McEntire walked away from her fame. I mean, even though she's not singing,
Incorrect.
I mean, she's still doing TV shows and stuff like that, so she's relevant.
Not in the music
But
industry.
that's your cousin.
Phil Collins, though, that's not right, Troy. That's wrong.
That's your cousin. When you let that slide, because that's your people.
She walked away from the music fame. She did. To pursue
Phil can't
other
Phil
things.
can't sing anymore.
Well, he can't stand anymore.
That too. I can feel him coming in the air.
Kim says no. Kim says no. Phil Collins
Who
don't.
said that?
Kim.
I said no.
You said no.
I said no. Phil Collins is not acceptable.
So John Cougar's not acceptable. No new music.
Because
Just
he's
on a
still
small
doing
tour.
stuff in the industry, Troy.
Yeah, just because you're not recording a music doesn't mean that you walked away from the music industry. But then again, we did say is artists who walked away from the fame. So all right, fuck it.
If
Phil Collins didn't walk away from the fame.
He did.
If you're not relevant, then you're not relevant. The only thing, if you're not even on the Billboard,
But that
If you're not-
didn't make you walk away from the fame.
well, if they walked away, all right. Let me. The Good Girls,
The what?
the Good Girls from back in the day had a singing group called the Good Girls.
Okay. I don't
You
know.
remember that group?
No, I don't. Not at all. But it's after 3:00. I'm like,
No, I
whatever.
got one.
Fuck it.
Orange Juice Jones.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because I saw him, you and him walking in the rain.
No, see how you messed it up? See how you messed it up just that fast. Just that fast.
That was holding hands and everything.
No.
I just saw a video about Orange Juice Jones yesterday. Yesterday, in fact.
I seen it this week too.
Oh, you saw it too? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
Video is it new music video?
Music.
It was like a biopic on him.
Yeah, like a small documentary of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much music did he have that he did that? I'm not trying to be mean, but what?
He actually had 4 albums.
Yeah. But they never reached the pinnacle of.
And remember earlier in the show when I was saying that somebody had their album released in Europe and it didn't get to the United States till like 7 years later? It was him. It was him. He had an album released in Europe, and by the time it got to the United States, because they wouldn't release it in the United States, by the time it got released in the United States, it was already dated. It was ass. It was garbage anyway. All right, so we're gonna do mine, then Kim, and then the chat, and then we out. All right, so I'm gonna do Mike from Boyz II Men.
What?
Mike from
You
Boys
can't
to
do
Men.
that. He's part of the group. Boys and Men still perform. You can't do that.
Yes, I
You
can.
can't separate them.
Yes,
You
I
can't
can.
separate them, bro.
Because he absolutely walked away from the fame.
Oh, I don't.
No, Kim, no, right?
So hold on, let me get this straight. So let me get this straight. If Mick Jagger left the Rolling Stones, you wouldn't be able to count him?
But his fame is still the Rolling
The
Stones.
same thing you said about Phil Collins is the same thing you said about Mike from Boys to Men.
Well, I said music artists that walked away from the fame. So
Well, he couldn't walk away from the fame because he had the nuts.
Don't do it, Troy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it.
walked away from the fame, limped away from the fame, wheelchaired. I don't give a
So I
he
said Phil Collins, and you told me he couldn't. He couldn't stand up.
I'm gonna say no to Mike and no to Phil Collins. No to both.
I'm not going for no. I'm not going for no. I'm not going for no.
You gotta give a no. The majority, you gotta give another one.
How? He's an artist.
No,
he's not. He's part of a group.
It doesn't work.
He wasn't even a damn. He was just a bass. He wasn't even a singer.
He's an artist who walked away from the fame.
No. What do you say? No.
How what songs by Boys to Men charted after Mike left?
Pardon me, sir. Pick another person.
Pick another person, son. You're not letting that one slide, bro.
No?
You're not letting that one slide.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
okay. Okay. Sting.
No. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, yeah. He walked away. He walked away from the police. But we still can't use Sting because he's still relevant and he's still singing.
Is he?
Yes.
But I think it's interesting that y'all let me use Sting, but not Mike from Boys.
I said no. I just said no.
Sting is still associated to his fame like Lauryn Hill.
He might have walked away from the police, but he's a solo artist.
Okay.
He didn't walk away from fame. He went from one part of fame to another part of fame. You know why he didn't walk away from fame? Because he wanted to live forever. He wanted to have fun.
He didn't walk every day. Hey. Stop.
Okay. John Lennon.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah, I say yeah.
Before he died,
passed, he was all Yoko Ono out. So
yeah.
So
yeah, you right. Hold up, that's a good one, son. Good answer.
No, fuck that being a good one. He was a member of the Beatles.
Yeah, but his fame at the end wasn't.
And he was the reason that the Beatles.
His fame to Yoko Ono because he became.
And he was literally the reason why the Beatles broke up. Literally.
He was a solo artist.
He wasn't a solo artist when he walked away from the Beatles?
No.
They didn't tie him. But at the end, they didn't look at him like
He was a solo artist when he walked away from the Beatles. And when he got with Yoko, he was a solo artist. And he did not perform. After his first solo album, he really didn't do no music because of Yoko.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of people don't like Yoko Ono.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, we're giving you.
No, when he was with the Beatles, did he have any solo records?
Yeah, I believe so.
No, I believe not.
No, he didn't have any.
Look it up. Google it. That's what we got it for. Google.
Shoot, you making the declaration. I think you should already know.
Oh, well, I'm ready to look
But
it up.
His fame at the end wasn't tied to his music. His fame in the end, they didn't.
Hold on.
They were just thinking about him with Yoko. They wasn't even thinking about him musically anymore.
Hold on a second. All right. Did John Lennon have any solo records when he was with the Beatles? Okay. Yes, John Lennon released solo material while still a member of the Beatles. His first solo release was the single "Give Peace a Chance."
Yes, all I'm saying.
Okay.
Give people a chance.
So that's even more of a reason why Mike from Boyz II Men should count.
No.
Mike didn't do shit but sing.
Yeah.
The talk
Just because y'all don't like Mike doesn't mean.
First of all, I like Mike. Don't get that twisted at all.
But he literally. That's cool. But Mike literally walked away, and it was because of his health. He could have remained.
Well, if that's the case, then my Phil Collins should have stuck.
But
Phil Collins never stopped recording. He never stopped.
Mike never stopped recording.
Yes, Mike did.
Mike put some solo stuff out.
I said Mike, he totally walked away. He didn't record anything.
Right, and the same thing with Phil Collins.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
What's the last song Phil Collins had out, son?
First of all, Phil Collins was still touring. He was still writing. What are you talking about? Phil Collins never walked away from the industry. What was Phil Collins' last solo project? 2010. Phil Collins. Do you know how sick he was? He's been for the whole 2000s. The bottom line is Phil Collins never walked away from music. He was sick as hell, still trying to perform with Genesis and as a solo artist. He just couldn't do it.
And Mike is back with Boyz II Men too, touring. I must let you know that too. He's back with them.
Now check this out. Okay, now hold on. I'll tell you something.
Wait a minute, Phil Collins. If that's the case, Phil Collins toured in March 2022 with Genesis.
Now look, it says Phil Collins' last solo studio album was Going Back, released in 2010. It features covers of 1960s Motown soul standards. While he initially stated it would be his last project before retiring, he later resumed his career. So you can use Phil Collins.
No. He toured with Genesis in 2022.
Yes, but we counting people who left and came back though. You got to remember that. So he gets Phil Collins.
You're just giving it to him because you want to have Mike.
No, I'm giving it to him because of what we wrote.
Yeah.
Look at what we read. While he initially stated it would be his last project before retiring, he later resumed his career. We talked about Mace leaving and coming back. So how is it? The proof is right here. Initially, we said that he never left. It's not true. He left and he came back. It says it right here in black and white. So if we count Mace, we got to count Phil. Troy was right. Hell no.
Thank you very much.
Hell no. Hell no. We won't fight. Brother Troy was right.
Oh, well, the last time Mike from Boyz II Men performed with Boyz II Men was August 30th, 2024, bro.
At their Vegas residency.
So it counts because he came back. I've been saying this whole show that it counts if you come back. The bottom line is you left. And you might have said, I'm out of here. I ain't fucking with it no more. But you came back. It counts.
So, see, had you given me Phil Collins earlier, we wouldn't be going through all this.
Oh, look, a hater in the chat. B, he says, bro washed and in midlife crisis and making it YouTube's problem. And you're hold on.
Please don't get rid of him. Don't get rid of him. I gotta say
hold
something.
on, but he's here. That's a look. Hold on. We're not giving that. We already overtime. Get the fuck out of here. All right, look. Let's go to the chat. Matter of fact.
So you gonna skip over me?
My bad, Kim. My bad. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot we got stuck on Mike. Yeah, go ahead, Kim. My bad.
So my person would be Minnie Riperton. I think she didn't choose to leave. For one, she was ill, and then the industry kind of couldn't find a way to navigate her kind of music as the times changed. So she just kind of didn't have an option. So I would say Minnie Riperton.
Okay. Minnie Riperton it is.
I can take that.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, so we're gonna go to the chat. Let me see. All right, somebody said Teddy Pendergrass. No, he never walked away from the no. Definitely not. Smokey Robinson, no.
I'm not gonna go there.
Robinson still on stage doing stuff.
Yes. I don't think Smokey never stopped. He never stopped working in the industry.
No.
That's why he's stupidly rich and old and able.
Mm-hmm. And on stage in a white shoe grinding, and it's like, bro, scrub out.
Let me see.
Him and his ebony eyes.
All right, somebody named
named
T claims that he was Michael Jackson's assistant for 8 years leading up to his death. I don't know if he meant to write assistant twice or if he's saying that he was the assistant to the assistant. Which ones put the drugs?
The dad didn't have more this week. I'm surprised.
Well, I just told your boy B. I said, B, your mom uses man milk for her bumps on her face. I like that one.
Man milk. Man milk.
Fucking man milk on her face.
Pardon me.
Not kiss her neither.
Pardon me. Fuck out of here. All right. Let's go. Hold on.
Hello. I was Michael Jackson's assistant. So he's the assistant of the assistant. So why are you telling us that shit?
Maybe he just listen, man. Let's go to chat. We had 37 votes. What do you think is the main reason that most artists leave the game? All right, 22% said became writers, producers, or actors. Another 22% said drugs, alcohol, and legal troubles. 49% says stress, depression, burnout, and mental problems. Wow. It's funny how so many people recognize how cutthroat and demoralizing that the record industry can be, or showbiz industry can be. Wow. It's funny how we know that, but at the same time, we expect for certain artists to be held to a certain higher standard. And 8% said family, religion, health, or being blackballed. Interesting. Only 8% there. Okay. All right, listen, y'all. I want to thank y'all for calling in. I appreciate you as usual. We will be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. So I hope to see one or both of y'all definitely there. I'm going to do these birthday shout outs. And then,
I do feel like I was a great student this week too, by the way.
You're the best, Troy. I'm going to holler back at y'all.
Have a good one, everyone.
Hello?
Stay safe.
All right, peace.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Box. Let me see. Hold on. All right, let's get it right. Get it right. Renee Ogilvy Span. Happy birthday to you and Ramona McDonald. And go get a Ramona Piccolo. Oh, and lovely Lynn. Danielle Pouncey. Wait. Yeah, Kenyatta Jones, Mavis Adu, Yasmin Perez, Alicia Lily, and last but not least, my big brother Eric Battle. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious July 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, you know, one thing that we could have or should have learned on this show is that you can always stop and start doing something. Sometimes when things get a little too heavy for you, you know, on a professional level, sometimes you can take a step back, rebrand yourself, regroup, maybe even totally make over whatever that you were doing. Or you might be able to find some things in the industry that might interest you where you can still stay locked in and honed in on your craft, but maybe your trajectory and the way that you generate revenue can change, and it can actually change for the better. You know, most of the money in show business is made behind the scenes, not in front of the camera. But the ones who are in front of the camera or in back of the mic get all of the shine. They get all of the attention. They get all of the notoriety. But it's the ones who build, who own the venues and the record companies and all of that. Those are the ones who really make a lot of money. So sometimes it may seem like people are out of the limelight and not making any headway or doing anything that they want to do. But sometimes the things that they have wanted to do have changed, and you know, they're going with that and still making it out here. So shout out to all of the artists out there who have left, come back, or whatever. You know, went away, came back to finish the job that they wanted to complete. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. So please come on through. Get some rest now. Do whatever you got to do, or even what you want to do. Hit the like button before y'all go, though. We only had 16 likes. That is disgusting. That is an abomination. That is unacceptable. No aceptable. No aceptable. Anyway, but thanks for coming through. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. Shout out to my peoples, Kim Swims and Troy Diesel. Love is love, y'all. And that goes out to all of y'all, too. Make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all turn it in. I'ma holler back. Peace.